Dear God, thank you for allowing us today to meet and share our knowledge and time with one another virtually. Let the learnings help us confront the challenges of these trying times. Bless this activity, O Lord. Amen.
Good day, senior high school learners. This is Empowerment Technologies, Quarter 2, Module 6, Publishing an ICT Project. I am your teacher, Mr. Jam D. Diola. And today, we will talk about how online ICT projects are uploaded, managed, and promoted. Are you ready to fully engage yourself into our lesson today? I hope you are. These are our objectives for today. Identify the platforms or the ICT tools that can be used to upload and publish ICT projects. Differentiate online platforms in terms of uploading and publishing web content. And perform the process of uploading, managing, and promoting online ICT projects. Before we proceed with the lesson proper, allow me to test your prior knowledge regarding today's lesson. You are given 5 seconds for each picture to identify them and to discuss their functions. Be quick and think fast. Pause this video for 15 minutes or until you are done with your answers. How was the activity? I hope we have the same thoughts. This time, I'm going to briefly discuss the shown pictures. As most of you already know, TikTok and YouTube allows its users to upload media files to be viewed by the public or privately. However, I am quite sure that you are not familiar with WordPress and Joomla. Do not worry, because we will discuss them and other things related to publishing an ICT project. Let's start our lesson with discussing what is an online platform. Online platform is a base of technologies designed to run within an online environment and provides interactive online services. It is also defined as a digital service that facilitates interactions between two or more distinct but interdependent sets of users who interact through the service via the internet. The different online platforms that can be used to upload and publish ICT projects are the following. First is File Manager. It is an uploading tool web interface that allows users to manage their files and folders. It is also where we can store files and folders for backup and for future use. Some examples are Google Drive and Dropbox. Google Drive is a service offered by Google that allows you to store and share files online. On the other hand, Dropbox is a personal cloud storage service that is frequently used for file sharing and collaboration. For you to have a better grasp on Google Drive and Dropbox, I'm gonna show you some of their advertisements.
The screenplay on your home computer, that presentation at work, those vacation photos and videos on your phone, the trip itinerary on your tablet, resumes, recipes, videos. With Google Drive, you can now access your files from wherever you are, even the big ones. Whichever program you're using, Just drag and drop. And there are all your files ready to be opened by you and shared with anyone you want. Forget files being too big to email. Just share them with Drive, and everyone has the same file automatically that they can edit together from anywhere. Now all your stuff, work or play, is in one place. Easy to find and easy to share. Google Drive. Keep everything, share anything.
You've been there. You're about to buy lunch and realize your wallet is in your other pants. Or maybe you left your keys at home. The problem is organization. You need one place for everything, like a magic pocket. Putting something in the magic pocket means it's always there, no matter what you wear or where you are. The same thing is true for computers. If you have more than one, keeping track of all of your files can be a pain. Solving this problem is one of the big ideas behind Dropbox. It's like a magic pocket, a single, secure place for all of your stuff. Let's meet Josh, who is preparing for a big trip to Africa. Right now, all of his trip info is spread across his laptop, desktop, and phone. He needs to consolidate it all and is tired of having to email files to himself or move them around with a USB drive. Then he found Dropbox, which creates a new kind of folder on his computers. These folders work hard to be exactly alike, even across Macs and PCs. By adding his itinerary to his laptop Dropbox, he can be sure the same file will show up in his desktop Dropbox and even on his phone. The same thing happens when he saves a document in a Dropbox folder. The document gets updated across all of his Dropboxes. But it's not just his computers. The Dropbox website also works to be exactly like his other Dropboxes. Anything he puts in Dropbox is available on the website automatically. This way, if his Jeep takes a dive and his computer is ruined, he can still get to his files on the Dropbox website, where they're always backed up. As it turns out, Josh's Safari was a success, and his laptop made it home with lots of videos and photos to share. Instead of emailing everything, he just shared a Dropbox folder with his mom, so she could get copies of photos she wants to frame. Because it worked so well for travel, Josh made Dropbox the home for all of his stuff, so it's accessible anytime, wherever he goes. Whether you're traveling the world, running a business, or simply organizing your life, Dropbox means you can stop worrying about managing files and backups and get on with your next adventure.
Both Google Drive and Dropbox work well for storing files in the cloud rather than on your device. Each has its own mobile application available, so you can access documents both from your desktop and your cell phone. Next on our list is website management. It is an integrated set of tools that allows teams to create, design, develop, launch, manage, administer, and monitor website contents. A web management system that handles content as well is Web Content Management System. It is a specific kind of content management system that provides website authoring, collaboration, and administration tools that help users with little knowledge of web programming languages or markup languages create and manage website content. To simplify that, it made web developing a lot easier because most of the codes that were manually coded before are now automatically integrated within the application. It also allows multiple users to manage, create, edit, and publish web content. Here's a video from InMotion Hosting for another CMS reference.
Hello everyone, this is Christopher with InMotion Hosting. If you've arrived here at the InMotion Hosting YouTube channel, then you've probably heard the acronym CMS. If you've heard it once, you've heard it at least twice. But you want to know what a CMS is and how you can use it. CMS is just an acronym for Content Management System. A content management system is basically a program that helps you manage a lot of content. So for example, if you wanted to write a blog and you don't know how to code with PHP or MySQL, then don't worry. content management system is just what you need. For our examples in this video, we'll be talking about WordPress. WordPress is definitely the most popular CMS out there. Whether you wanted to start a blog or a static website, WordPress provides the tools you need, so all you need to do is write. We have a full guide about how to get started and work productively in WordPress. The great part about most CMSs are their expandability. Most CMSs support third-party plugins that expand or support elements already pre-built in the CMS. Is there an advantage to using a CMS as opposed to coding a site yourself? It depends on your goals. A CMS offers a friendly interface, support documentation, a community of users, lots of templates, and easy installations. However, because so many people use a CMS like WordPress, this means security is a big concern. If the CMS you're using is open source, that means a lot of people know the code and how to exploit it. A CMS limits your options for customizability to some extent because your usage conforms to how the program is intended to be used. But even this is not a terrible problem because, at least in the case of WordPress, there are so many templates and plugins to choose from that your site can be completely unique. Because the CMS requires some knowledge of the inner workings, this means the new members of your team will need to be trained. If these concerns throw roadblocks in your plan, you can always have a developer build you a custom site. But we think for most users a CMS is a great option to have. I hope this video has helped explain what a CMS is and why you might want to use one for your website.
Here are some examples of content management system. WordPress is a free and open source content management system based on PHP and MySQL. Next is Drupal, which is also a free open source CMS based on PHP and distributed under the GNU or the GNU's Not Unix General Public License. Joomla is also a free and open source CMS for publishing web content. Joomla uses object-oriented programming or OOP techniques. Here's another video discussing about what is WordPress.
If you've tried to build a website recently, there's a pretty good chance you've heard people talking about WordPress. But what exactly is WordPress? The simple answer is WordPress is the world's most popular tool for building websites. It's flexible and easy to learn, and you can use it to build any kind of website, from a simple blog to a full-featured business website, even an e-commerce store with the free WooCommerce add-on. Jumpstart your next web project with any one of thousands of pre-built WordPress themes. Many of these are free and you'll find them right inside your WordPress dashboard. And you'll be happy to learn you don't need to know a thing about HTML or even CSS. All of the hard work has already been done for you. Need more features? Not a problem. Chances are pretty good there's a free WordPress plugin that does exactly what you need. From a simple contact form to a beautiful photo gallery, there's a WordPress plugin waiting to help you. And again, you don't need to know a thing about programming. Best of all, WordPress is free and open source. That means your website is really your website. If WordPress sounds pretty great, that's because it is. There's a reason why 30% of all websites use WordPress.
I hope you understood what CMS's purpose in web management. If not, at least you already have a foundation or ideas regarding this. Our last topic for today is all about social media. As we all know, social media are websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. Through social media, you can increase the exposure of your website or blogs to bring in visitors. Social networks. These are sites which allow you to connect with other people. Once a user creates his or her account, he or she can set up a profile, add people, create groups, and share content. Some examples are Facebook and Twitter. Media sharing. These are the sites that allow you to upload and share media content like images, music, and video. Most of these sites have some additional social features like liking, commenting, and having user profiles. Some examples are YouTube, Flickr, and Instagram. Here's a video of some random dude I've come across YouTube.
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, heads on the science apart.
Oh, look at the time. Well, that's it for today's lesson. But before we part ways, or should I say, before you close this video, I would like you to perform this activity. For clarifications and concerns, you can contact me through Facebook or Messenger. Paalam mga bata, sa susunod uli.